This has the potential to slow down the growth of the Veve app and the mass adoption for the Veve collectibles significantly. Hey everyone, it's a patient hodler coming at you with another video, and in this one we are going to talk about some not so comfortable, not so good topics for the Veve app, and ultimately, as the Veve app is the backbone for the Ecomi token, basically at the moment we are also talking about Ecomi. So whether you are only Ecomi or only NFT investor, that is relevant for the both of you. But before we start, please keep in mind that I'm a crypto and NFT investor and not your financial advisor. So please do your own research before you ape into the Ecomi token and or the Veve collectibles, or sell them all off, or whatever other financial decision that you're making. Do your own research. Also, if you enjoy this type of content and the level of realism, please consider smashing up the like button to a new all-time high. Subscribe to my channel and let me know what you think about these ongoing topics in the comments below. Also, if you want to do more than that, there are non-free options like becoming a rare hodler Patreon to this channel member, or sending a super thanks. And at this point of time, I want to thank all the rare hodlers that I have at the moment for always holding the line. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for supporting me and my journey. And with that out of the way, let's get started. So as you can see, I am on my way here in the fields, and I really feel the necessity to address these negative topics about the Veve app at the moment. If you were subscribed to my channel, you would already know that I'm always down for moonboyish, degenerate stuff, as we did yesterday on the live stream, in the second half of the live stream, when we were talking about the Ecomi utility program. Now, today we need to keep it real, and we need to talk and address also the negative side. And we are going to start with the most relevant one that is coming up at the 31st. From the 31st, and we have speculated on this almost a week ago, that with the 31st of July, all the Veve collectibles that are listed by non-KYC accounts that did not fulfill KYC until the end of the 31st will be delisted at once, and this could actually result in a supply shock and in suddenly increasing prices in the very short term for the Veve collectibles. But there's another side to it, that is, as we see right now, that not only bots will get delisted and will not be able to KYC, but also regular users, retail investors that we need, because otherwise the purchasing power is also decreasing, not only the supply in the market. And the reason for this is that accounts that are potentially not able to KYC after the 31st are accounts of minors of age, which means that all these children accounts will not be able to KYC. So okay, you could say we knew that this was potentially going to happen, so we will be lacking all those accounts. But also, all the secondary accounts are not merged yet, so these will also not be able to be KYC'd, and therefore also these accounts will have their items delisted and will not be able to participate in the market, i.e. purchase drops or collectibles. So you could say right now, yeah, you don't need a secondary or a third account, but many people in fact have those accounts. And there will be a merge, but we don't know when this merge is going to happen. Now the third one is that there are people that have trouble with the KYC, even though they complied with everything that was asked for, but somehow the KYC didn't go through. So they are talking right now to the support of Veve, and we all know that the support is at the moment, again, very slow. So potentially there are a lot of accounts that did everything right, but they are not KYC'd, so they will be potentially not able to do the KYC in time. They will come back in the market, but they will probably miss out on days, weeks, and hopefully not months. And then there are more people affected by this, because there are also the ones that try to do KYC, but they can't KYC because KYC is not available in their countries. We know, for example, that people from Indonesia are not able to do KYC right now. And months ago, the Veve team said that when it came more closer to KYC and cash out, that there would be actually a list of countries where cash out wouldn't come to. Well, the problem with this is that they never sent out a list of those countries so that these people could actually stop purchasing collectibles. And honestly, it could have been Germany. I don't know why, but it could have been. So Indonesia apparently is one of these countries, and I really do not see a reason why KYC is somehow not available in this country, and therefore cash out will not be possible for everyone that is from Indonesia. So I don't know if this has something to do with New Zealand having sanctions against Indonesia. I doubt it. And also, even if there were sanctions, these sanctions are not necessarily affecting all parts of the economy. And I doubt that there are NFT crypto sanctions or whatever in the entertainment sector for licensed premium collectibles for Indonesia. So if you know the reason why Indonesians should not be able to participate in the Veve app anymore, then let me know in the comments below. We know that China is very rigid against everything that has to do with crypto, and potentially there is no one that can even access Veve. So this is what I think, from the moment that the Veve team knew that people from a specific country will not be able to KYC, they should have restricted the access to the app once and for all, or at least should have put up a warning sign that it is possible in those countries that you will not be able to KYC anymore. Now, with that said, that means that there are people out there right now, and excuse me for laughing, but it's just not right, you know, that invested one whole year and aped into all these collectibles, and now they're basically being told that these functionalities that were promised are unavailable in their countries. And yes, they had no chance of knowing that. If you are not living in North Korea or whatever, then you couldn't know whether your country is potentially affected by this regulation, by this non-KYC thing, that your country is on the list. So yeah, if you were in the opinion right now that you could have known that Indonesia is not on this list, then I ask you, and you can do this without looking, is Sri Lanka on this list? Is Korea on this list? South Korea? Is Spain on this list? Is Eritrea on this list? Is Nicaragua on this list? So there's no way for you to know right now whether these countries are on the list. Spain probably not, but I don't know, right? So, and also, what are the reasons? So again, we see that there is a huge lack of communication here. We see this with updates on TOS for what you can get banned, for what you cannot get banned. We see this with the KYC stuff right now. We see it with many things. And I have to say, this is a problem, because people that are seeing this from the outside will have a certain opinion towards the risk of investing in NFTs in general, in the NFT space, and also in Veve. So if you are right now in a country that is not the US and is not in Europe, then you could ask yourself, well, if I invest in Veve right now, they could actually put my country on that list of not being able to cash out anymore if something changes. Why not? Why are these countries on the list? Why can't a country move up on the list of you are not allowed to cash out your collectibles anymore? So this is one thing. Then there is a whole another topic that is the one with not the fees, but the minimum limit of $1,000, which was also not known from the beginning. So there are people that have invested $50 into the app and they wanted to make a potential gain. So is there any communication for these people to cash out? And in my opinion, this was not known from the beginning, right? I mean, from the beginning it was unclear if there will be ever cash out, but since it was announced, the question was, will you be able to cash out? And the answer was yes. Not you need at least $1,000 fixed and locked in to the app to be then able to cash out 90% of that remaining value minus the $1,000, because I don't know exactly, and maybe let me know in the comments below, because I've never tried cash out. But from what I know, I believe that you will not be able to get this 1,000 gems out of the app. So you need at least $1,000 profit plus whatever the fee margin is to be able to really make a profit. So yeah, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Do you think I am way too bearish, too fuddish here? Or do you think that is a legit concern? So in the beginning of the video, I said that this could slow down mass adoption. And I think this has the potential to slow down mass adoption, because for mass adoption, you need each and every one around the world to go completely crazy and nuts about a specific app and project like Pokemon Go. So I am not aware of a country besides those super rigid countries like North Korea and Cuba where Pokemon Go is actually banned. I know that there are some countries like Brazil where it's not advised to run around with a phone in your hand because you will get robbed, but this is not something that is coming from the app, you know. So if we take Pokemon Go as a benchmark, and I really think we should, because like the 50 million users that they onboarded in a couple of days time, this should be the goal for Veve on a longer term. So when Veve is ready with everything, we should have Veve in a spot where everyone around the world is talking about Veve, playing around with collectibles on Veve and flexing with collectibles in Veve. If you agree, then let me know in the comments below. So in the end, I have to say that this, from a standpoint of having a strategy for localization, is very bad, because Indonesia is one of the biggest countries in the world. I think it has the biggest Muslim population in the whole world. There is a huge population, even if they are maybe not the richest ones, you want a lot of them on your app. And for example, the project for the fan tokens, Chili's, has just onboarded, I think, several clubs of the Indonesian league. So it is possible to have cash in, cash out fan token transfers with Indonesia. So yeah, that's basically it. I am excited though that the Star Wars drop of Boba Fett is coming, but I'm really not in the mood of making a video about especially this or get any bullish here, because I think the topic deserves to stay in that mood that the video had over the past, whatever, 10 minutes or so. So with that said, let me know in the comments below what you think about all of this. And wherever you are on the world, have yourselves a great morning, evening, day, night or afternoon. Go out into nature and see you in the next video.